Good morning, YouTube. This is Chuck Reynolds, and we're in the shop today. What you're looking at here is extruded aluminum. And I don't know if you know what extruded aluminum really means, but you'll notice these are all shapes. This is like a threaded piece, and I don't remember what these are. This is a heat sink. That's a heat sink. That's a heat sink. This is almost like an angle iron, a rod, a couple flat motor mounts or transformer mounts. So we're going to take all this extruded and we're going to pour it. And typically how extruded is made is it's heated. The aluminum is heated, not to the point where it melts, but it's heated to the point where it's just soft. Then it's run through an extrusion machine, and then it comes out in different shapes and forms, like all of these. These all are different shapes and forms. You can only do it by extrusion. So anyhow, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this and we're going to melt this now. So I believe this is 6061, the majority of it. It might be a little 6063 also, but those are just the codes for extruded aluminum. All right, be back. As I always do when I do a pour, I go over a lot of things that you need to make this happen. So what we got here is a propane bottle. And this gauge here will show how much fuel we have in it. This one has a needle valve here that I can fine tune with after I open this valve. This one is where I set it at, and we'll start out at probably 10 or 15 on the gauge. Gauge is hooked to over here to the Foundry. You can see the hose there, and the Foundry is right about there. So there he is. Got the lid off. And to keep it from sticking in here, I've already got a block in here of a fire brick, and we'll put a piece of cardboard in there. That just keeps it from sticking to the fire brick, usually. So, other things we've got in line here. If you look over here, there's the lid. The lid's right here. There's the crucible. This is the main mold that we'll pour in, and any overflow will go to this mold. And back here in the back, we've got our handy dandy crucible lifter, which is this guy right here. This is the crucible lifter. Grab it this way, pick it up, and then we set it on the fire brick. This one we use to pick it up and do the mold. This is just a stir rod for stirring the dross up off the bottom, and this is the scoop to get it out. So that's basically all it is. Not a lot to it. It's a fairly easy setup. One thing we do have here that I didn't show you is this is a bottle of MAP gas. I don't normally use MAP gas. It's too expensive. I usually use this regular propane, but this is all I had. So we're going to fire off here in just a second, and we'll make things hot. All right, yeah. Guys, we're going to get ready to do this. Turn on the throttle and fire up the torch here in just a second. Open this. So we're going. And we're go too high. Have that crucible get hot. Should get the water out of it that it's accumulated. So now we're up and running. We're at 15%, I believe, on the gauge. Let's look. Where my gauge went. Yeah, we're a touch over 15, maybe 16. So that's good. So we'll let her cook here for a while, for 10 minutes or so. I'll be back. Two other things we need before we start are my welding gloves here, and obviously we got to have aluminum. I believe I've got 13 ounces here. Until the crucible warms up, we're not going to mess with that too much. Let's see what we got here. Sorry about that. It's not the camera. It's starting to get red in there. Two other things as we're going along is my temperature gun here and these tongs that I'll use to pick up things and put them in the crucible. I have one other thing, and that's a leather apron. And I'll be able to see much, but there it is. Anyhow, it's a leather apron. Let's see what else can we show you here while we heat up. Oh, we want to go to 660 centigrade. And we're getting hot there now. I don't know where we're at. But, and I'll probably go a little over that. So we're 670. There's 3 something. So we're going to warm up quite a bit. So we'll get ready here. Get that apron on. And be back. So we're going to get started to put metal in here. Gloves on, got the apron on. By hand, but you got to get your hand awful close. So it's better to do tongs, even though they're awkward. Oh yeah, it's liquid in there. These are incredibly hard to use with gloves on. Get her done. Let's see if these will fit. And of course they don't. Yeah, they do. There. So it's nice and red. And we are, should have cooled off a little bit. There goes the aluminum. I'm about H40, I'm a little high. We're going to leave it there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull this lid away. Okay, so now we're all in and melting. stir and take the dross out of that. It's good. Give it a shot inside there. What's the see in there? Some red stuff. Huh? Okay. Be back. Okay, so now I got the holes on top of the Foundry. They're heating. We'll drive that moisture out of them. We'll reset them. Let that run for a little bit. And everything gets hot here, up here, so. Let that go, and then when those are a little warmer, we'll pull them off, stir, and pull the, almost to 190. This one is way down. Okay, so I'm going to pull them off now, and then we'll put them back. And okay. Now we're going to stir the aluminum. That'll bring the dross to the top. I don't pull the lid for this, but okay, so we're going to pull the lid. We lose a little bit of it. Very carefully. You don't want to spill. And I got the pour spot on the wrong side. I guess I can pour it down. Okay, there's 2 pours. Whew. That was hot. Oh, you didn't get to see over there, did you? Well, there's where all the action was happening and you weren't there. Sorry about that. You can see the crucible was pretty close to empty. Oh yeah, that's good. The big one here is a nice looking bar, and so is the little one. So we'll let them cool for a minute, and then we'll get some water, and we'll cool them off perfectly so we can touch them. Okay guys, now you can see inside the Foundry. You can see right here where the cardboard was, and the crucible didn't stick at all. So let's wander over here a little bit. And if you look inside the crucible, we've got a little bit left in there that we'll pull out later. And if we look over here, this is all the dross we pulled out. And these are 2 nice looking bars. Now that's how it's done. Pretty easy. I'll be back after we cool these. Okay guys, this has been a little while. We'll check these and see where they're at. This one is a chance to settle down. About 280. That one's About 280 also. I can touch this. Oh, there it goes. Woo! Hot. That was hot. Okay. Let's try this one. This one a lot of times has trouble. Woo! Hot, hot, hot. That's a hot one. So we'll take this and drop him. Okay, that's good. Let that other cool down for just a little bit. It's just way too hot. That handle made my gloves smoke. Oh dear. Anyhow, I'll be back. It's just been wire wheel dissolved. And it looks pretty good. It's pretty smooth. Both sides. The bottom's really good. And that brick is really hot. The big one isn't out cooled yet, so we'll put this on the scale and weigh it. Be back. She's out of the mold. You can see the mold over here on the left. There. And there's the bar. Looks pretty good. We're gonna dump it in the water now and cool it off, then clean it up a little bit. Be back. On pounds and ounces. Here's the little one. And he is 4.8 ounces. Here's the big one. And he is 6'4", so it's 11 point something ounces. So 11 ounces of aluminum, and we started out with about 13, so we lost 2 in the dross. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, come back again, give it a great comment. And you guys stay safe out there, especially if you're doing something like this. Stay safe, stay blessed. Pray while you're doing it. Be back.